China's high-speed rail and trains are part of the railway system. They are important means of transportation for people in areas where the CCP has invested heavily. However, there have been frequent accidents on the railway system in recent years. On November 12, 2024, a newspaper affiliated with the national news agency Xinhua News Agency published an investigative report titled, "The elastic cushion opened as soon as it was cut, and the Hefei Xinyi railway construction materials were shoddy goods. There are potentially safety hazards." The article revealed that on the railway from Hefei Anhui Province to Xinyi Jiangsu Province, many construction companies illegally replaced the EPDM rubber elastic cushion with recycled rubber imitations that did not meet industry standards to save costs. These counterfeit products have serious quality problems and safety hazards. Is it recycled rubber? It's all recycled rubber. There's not a single good rubber. The reporter sent this recycled rubber elastic pad for testing and found that its tensile length and elongation at break were far below the standard. According to experts in railway engineering at Beijing Jiaotong University, the elastic pads is one of the critical materials for the limit groove device in the structure of railway tracks. Its quality is directly related to the stability of trains running at high speeds. If the performance of the elastic pad is far below the design requirements, it will inevitably pose a safety hazard. The video shows that the reporter conducted a cutting and pulling experiment with the EPDM rubber elastic cushion and found it difficult to cut it with a wallpaper cutter. Even if it was cut, it was difficult to tear it apart. It can't be torn apart even with such great force. The construction unit is China Railway No. 7 Engineering Bureau, a China Railway Engineering Corporation subsidiary. China Railway Engineering Group Company Limited is a large central enterprise controlled by the State-Owned Asset Supervision and Administration Commission of the State Council of China as the investor. A red banner on the construction site fence reads, "Grid management and penetrating supervision make safety hazards nowhere to hide." This report attracted attention from the outside world. On November 14, 2024, the two reporters who wrote the investigation report went to Hexin high-speed railway construction site again to conduct a follow-up investigation. They were besieged by multiple personnel and their freedom was restricted. One reporter's right hand was injured and the two people's mobile phones were also confiscated. The man on the left in the photo is Wang Wenzhe, whose right hand was injured. The video shot by the reporter showed that an on-site person in charge told the camera that he had seized the reporter's mobile phone and that his subordinates might have been responsible for beating the reporter. "I have caught you at the scene. Will I let you go?" On the evening of November 14th, the topic, two investigative journalists were attacked during an interview and their mobile phones were robbed, became a hot search topic on the Chinese internet. In fact, it's nothing new for Chinese journalists to be beaten. It's also common for Chinese construction companies to cut corners and cause safety accidents. But the reason why this incident attracted attention from the outside world is that the two reporters who were beaten were affiliated with the Xinhua News Agency, a party media of the CCP. In addition, the exposed China Railway No. 7 Bureau also had the background of a large state-owned enterprise. After the incident was exposed on November 14th, China Railway 7th Bureau Group issued a statement saying it would fully cooperate with the investigation and protect the legitimate rights and interests of journalists in public opinion supervision. Mr. Yu, in charge of the Safety Hazard Investigating Reporting Hotline of China Railway 7th Bureau, blamed the migrant workers in response to the media. There may be some minor friction, it may be migrant workers below who did it. Late at night on November 15th, the Public Security Bureau of Dingyuan County, Anhui Province, issued a notice stating that 5 relevant illegal personnel from the China Railway 7th Bureau Project Department had been administratively detained. China Railway 7th Bureau Group Company Limited also issued a statement dismissing 5 management personnel involved in the case. In this regard, some netizens said, "The beating of Xinhua News Agency reporter can only mean one thing. Even if your background is also the party, there is no guarantee that you will not be beaten." Netizens said one after another, "This is really dark. The backstage is really strong." Some netizens also pointed out, "Shoddying is too common in some large-scale projects and many have not been exposed. High-speed rail projects are now a big piece of the cake in infrastructure construction." This is not the only problem with China's high-speed rail. On the evening of December 14th, 2023, a severe accident occurred in Beijing. A subway car fell off due to a rear-end collision. According to official media reports, at 18:57 on the evening of December 14th, 2 trains rear-ended each other in Beijing. A total of 515 people were sent to the hospital for examination, 102 suffered fractures, and no one died. Someone recalled, "There was a loud noise, people fell to the ground, and the glass was shattered. It was shattered." An internet company employee told the media that he was in the disjointed car at the back when he suddenly heard a loud noise. Everyone in the carriage fell collectively, and the car was filled with people's shouts. Another person involved said more than 2,000 people should be in the car. This is the chaotic scene when the carriages were separated after two trains rear-ended each other. Sit down first, sit on the ground for a while. On the subway, the carriage was disconnected. Fortunately, I didn't stand there, right? On the subway, the carriage was broken. What happened? Mommy, hold me. Mommy, will you come back to hold the baby soon? Mommy, I want hugging. I know, I think it's a little inconvenient now. You can find someone else to hold you first. A female passenger named Wang told the media that when the accident happened, she and all the standing passengers in the carriage were flying up to the left. The power in the carriage was then completely cut off. Because there were many passengers in the carriage, some of them could not breathe, so they broke the windows for ventilation. This video shows people breaking out the windows of a train. Stay away. Slow down. It's okay. It can be seen from the videos and pictures from the accident scene that the Beijing subway administration did not organize efficient passenger evacuation measures and did not do a good job of preventing secondary accidents. The scene is almost in a state of out of control. Passengers huddled together beside the derailed subway carriage while the wind and snow were still blowing outside. I picked up a mobile phone. Let me take a look. It's not this. Check to see if it's under the seat. The broken carriage should be on our side. A woman is asking if anyone has picked up her phone. Did anyone pick up a cell phone? Here is a cell phone. There is an ID card. Sit down first, sit down first. Sit on the ground for a while. Don't be in a hurry, don't get up. Sit for a while. At 8 p.m. on December 14th, 2023, the passengers waiting in the carriage for an hour got off the train one after another and walked along the subway line on the snow to the nearest subway station. It was still snowing outside and the weather was freezing. The subway I was riding on broke into two pieces. The situation became even more chaotic after walking to the nearest subway station. No staff told the passengers where to go, so they had to ask the traffic police for help and boarded the diversion bus with the people leaving the station. Because there were too many people, the bus was also stuck in traffic, so the passengers had to stop private cars and ask them to take them to a place where they could get a taxi. A woman said, "I was taken to the designated location by the rescue bus, and then we took a taxi home. We didn't get home until 12:30 in the middle of the night." The staff at Shiurchi station loudly told people that the subway route had been changed. If you want to go or take the Chongping line, take line 13. Take line 13 to Jushin Zhuang, then look for the Chongping line. The scene was chaotic. It seems that Chinese netizens at home and abroad are not surprised by such an accident because China's subway industry, like the construction industry, has chaotic management such as the procurement of materials, labor treatment, etc., and there are also corruption problems. Such accidents are not surprising. The CCP often boasts that China's high-speed rail trains are leading the world. However, when freezing rain and snowstorms occurred frequently in many places in China in early February 2024, these high-speed trains also revealed their true colors. This video shows the high-speed train traveling at a speed of 32 kilometers per hour. This is a high-speed train after it snowed. You can see it looks like a caterpillar crawling slowly. This video shows the high-speed train being towed by an old locomotive after being paralyzed in the rain and snow. Some conductive telescopic poles on top of high-speed railways emitted sparks. Netizens explained that the ice and snow on the wires caused poor conductivity and sparks. A netizen recorded a green train speeding across the street from the stalled high-speed train and commented that the green train was running at full speed in the wind and snow. Previously, green trains were considered somewhat outdated because they were used for a long time. China's high-speed rail continues to have various problems caused not only by external weather but also by internal personnel. On November 4, 2024, a strange scene occurred at the Chengde railway station in Hunan province. A train arrived at the station and passengers walked to the station entrance carrying large and small bags, but the door was closed. The train arrived at Chengde railway station and the door couldn't be opened. Everyone was locked outside. The staff didn't know what was going on. After 20 minutes, the staff opened the door to let passengers in, which resulted in some people missing the next train. Chengde railway station later responded that the staff member had overslept and had been dealt with. Relevant staff were temporarily suspended for 1 month, their half-year bonuses were cancelled, and the leaders on duty were punished. Netizens questioned, is there only one employee in such a large train station? Why didn't the platform attendant contact the waiting room staff? Are they all asleep? Others pointed out, how can we calculate the losses of so many passengers? Also, the subway doors couldn't be opened during the rush hour. On October 31, 2024, a subway train stopped at a station in Shanghai. The doors could not be opened and the passengers were very anxious because they would be late for work. The platform staff pulled the handle hard, but it broke. The door could not be opened anymore. Chinese netizens commented, the after effects of the technological blockade are beginning to show up. Someone said, either the design is unreasonable or the staff is unqualified. Any mechanical device must have a backup setting to operate manually in an emergency. Some people thought, what would you do if an earthquake or flood occurred at this time? This also shows that China's subways and staff lack emergency plans and the ability to handle emergencies. On November 9, 2024, a video became a hot search on the Chinese internet. A young male employee at the Nanning high-speed railway station in Guangxi province was half lying on a chair during working hours, playing with walnuts in his hands for fitness. A female passenger was anxiously looking for directions, but the staff member simply pointed forward and continued to look around lazily and play with walnuts. Some people sarcastically said, are you still hiring for this position? The benefits for regular employees are really great. Young people are living the life of retired grandfathers early. In mainland China, being able to work at a train station or high-speed rail station is equivalent to having a secure job because the work is relatively leisurely and the pay is also excellent. Therefore, it's difficult for ordinary university graduates without family backgrounds to enter the railway department. Many people can only work in the railway system if they have a background or are the children of railway department employees. This can also explain why this young man is fearlessly lazy during working hours. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.